I am 1 month postpartum. I did the first 2 weeks, my first week postpartum and second week, and I was going to do the third and fourth, and then after that I was going to do the monthly, but I wasn't able to do my third week because I was so busy, and then the fourth week, which was actually 2 or 3 days before 1 month, I was not able to get it done either. So I was like, I just might as well just do the 1 month postpartum. So 1 month postpartum, I feel great. I think by my second week or by the end of my first week or sometime in my second week, I basically felt almost back to normal. But now I feel getting kind of, I don't know if you can hear him grunting. I don't know if you can, he's right there. Excuse the mess of my craft room. But anyway, so yeah, so I feel great now. I feel amazing. Actually, sorry, this one fell. Actually, what was I gonna say? Once I hit my third week postpartum, I, the postpartum bleeding has actually, it almost stopped. I was basically just spotting, and that's all it was. So I was really excited. I was excited. I was like, yes, it's gonna stop and everything and whatever. But by the end of my third week, the beginning of my fourth week, it came up again. So, and I'm still bleeding. So, um, I don't think it's my period because I read online that for the first 6 weeks, the bleeding can come and go. The postpartum bleeding can come and go. So, but let me know if that's different. Like, let me know if this is my period. It's not. It doesn't seem like it's my period. It doesn't seem like my normal period. So I'm pretty sure it's still postpartum bleeding. So, and plus I'm breastfeeding as well, so I highly doubt it's my period. Although I know some women do get their period back when they're breastfeeding. But I'm exclusively breastfeeding every 2 hours, sometimes even every hour. I think the longest he's ever gone was 3 hours without breastfeeding, so he's like attached to my boob. So yeah, and so yeah, the postpartum bleeding. Let me know what you guys know about that. So I still think it's postpartum bleeding. I still think it's, it's just coming and going. So anyway, and also on the 17th, I had my follow-up OB appointment, and they asked if I wanted to get on birth control, and I told them no. I sorry, there's a text message. I told them no, that I'm gonna wait a little bit, so because I was 3 years before I got pregnant, I wasn't on birth control. I was before that, I think for about 5 years, 4 or 5 years, I was on birth control, but then I just stopped taking it. And with my current boyfriend right now, we've been together for we were 2 years in September 4th. So we're about 2 years and almost 2 months. Oh, my finger hurts. 2 years and almost 2 months. So, but we've never used. I never was on birth control. We never used protection and any of that different stuff, which I know is not safe. But I was always charting and not charting, but I had the app telling me when. Around the time that I would ovulate and stuff like that, and we usually wouldn't do anything for about a week before, or a couple days, close to about a week before I ovulated. Plus I knew when I was ovulating, so I would get like a sharp cramp pain in my lower abdomen area. So I basically knew when I was ovulating, and plus I felt different on the day that I was ovulating, so I knew when I was ovulating, and plus we wouldn't have sex for like several days before I ovulate. But I know there are chances of you getting pregnant either way and stuff like that. Plus we used like the pull-out method and all that different stuff, which I know you still can get pregnant from that too. But those are just what we did, stuff like that. And for 2 years, well, not for 2 years, for a year that we were together, we didn't get pregnant. We planned him. He was planned. I think in December of 2012, we tried, but I think I ovulated on my birthday. And that day he says, do you want to have a baby? Do you want to get pregnant? On that day. So, and I said, yeah. And I said, well, I'm ovulating today, so let's just try. So we tried, and of course it didn't stick. And then, I know it was only my first month or whatever, but I was kind of nervous that what if I can't get pregnant? Because I watch a lot of women on YouTube that have a hard time getting pregnant and stuff like that, so it kind of made me nervous. But my periods were always regular and everything, and stuff like that, so I was trying to tell myself that, no, just try next month or whatever, and so in January we tried again, and yeah, I got pregnant. So, yeah, so he was planned. It wasn't like a oops, I'm pregnant type of thing, which is not a big deal, but to me, in my life and in my situation, I'd rather plan it. So yeah, I just feel more comfortable planning to get pregnant than to just suddenly get pregnant. I just feel more comfortable. But, what else? So yeah, that's basically it for that. I've been just feeling awesome. Like, the stitches don't hurt anymore. I think every now and then it feels sore, kind of like a bruise down there. I hope it doesn't wake up. It feels kind of sore, kind of like a bruise, so not sure if that's normal or not. Sometimes when I sit down, it'll feel kind of like, not swollen, but just like a bruise, like you're sitting, like if you're pushing on a bruise, that's what it feels like. Every now and then, it's not all the time. And it doesn't itch anymore, the stitches they look like they're gone, but I still see like the line of where the cut was. But yeah, and the only other thing was just the bleeding and stuff like that, and my stomach has gone down dramatically, which I'll show you guys right now. Just because I'm talking, I think that's why he's... Oh, excuse me. So, yeah, that's my 1 month postpartum. Yeah, so that's what they talked to me about at my OB appointment, which is if I wanted to get on birth control. I told them no. I said not right now, but they told me that if I did want to get on birth control, just to go ahead and give them a call, and then I'll go in or whatever, and they'll prescribe me a birth control. So, which is awesome. So my next OB appointment is not till February, which is my next PAP, because my last PAP was, of course, on my first appointment when I first got pregnant, which was this past February. So my next PAP is coming up February, so I think it's like February 20-something, like at the end of the month. So yeah, that's basically it. So I guess I'll show you guys my belly and the measurement and my weight. Okay, so this is my 1 month postpartum belly. Hope you guys can see this. This is from the side, from the front, and the other side. I do kind of fit in my pre-pregnancy jeans, but not really. So I'm still wearing the yoga pants, just because they're more comfortable. So yeah, this is what my belly looks like from the front, and of course around my belly button I have stretch marks, and I had an outie, so I know this is not going to go in, it's going to stay out. I originally had an outie, but yeah, so you can see stretch marks down here and right here. I don't know if you can see them. So yeah, and I still have that line up here and I think a little bit down there. So this is from the front, this is from the side, this is from the other side. So yeah. He's grunting. Let me know if that's normal. Like, do newborns grunt a lot? Are they supposed to grunt a lot? I read online that it could be acid reflux, so which I'm hoping it's not. So, okay, so I'm down to 32. Don't remember what I was last week, but I'm down to about 32. 32. So let me show you guys my weight. My 1 month postpartum weight is 117.2. Last week, or two weeks ago, I think I was 120 something, 123, I think, or it was 120 something. So yeah, and I know when I had him, I was 150. So I lost a lot of weight. So hopefully I stay around this weight because I was extremely underweight for my height and for my body size, which is actually very tiny. I'm extremely skinny. But for my height, which is 5'6", and for my body size, I'm actually supposed to be around 110 or 115. But I was 104. I think the lowest I've gotten was 96 before, so hopefully I'll stay around this weight. And hopefully I don't go below 110, but we'll see. So I guess I'll see you guys next month.